Alright, so, second video on the channel. Welcome to Pinpoint Hoops, where I kind of have a 10-minute podcast episode, or whatever the fuck this is, I don't know yet. But this video, we're going to be talking about the delusional Jordan LeBron argument, debate, whatever the title may be. But this is the first thing I want to talk about. The teammates. So, LeBron fans will always argue the narrative that Jordan had just miles better, miles fucking years, whatever you want to measure it by, just better talented, stronger, athletic teammates next to him, which is not true at all. It's not true at all. That's just a stupid argument. But then this is where it gets worse, because LeBron fans will say, you know, Jordan had better teammates. He had Rodman, Pippen, Paxson, Kerr. But then they will argue that times in his career he has a ring because of LeBron. If LeBron wasn't on that Lakers team, they would not be winning that fucking ring. I mean, you could say the same for Anthony Davis if Anthony argue that Jordan has had better teammates when you are arguing that Anthony Davis is a top 3 power forward of all time. You are negating the entire argument you're trying to make by saying Anthony Davis is that high on the all-time list. It just doesn't make sense to me. LeBron fans, majority, I should say LeBron fans, are fucking delusional and will make excuses for this man day in and day out of anything he does. LeBron could, I don't know, but you just said the regular season doesn't matter, but the regular season MVP matters? So, I don't understand it. And then they'll say, oh, LeBron's a playoff player. And then he could average, or he could put up 1, 3, and 2 in the playoffs, shoot fucking 0%, and then just ride his dick and just find any type of excuse for him. It just does not make sense to me how delusional some of these LeBron fans are. And then most of them will say, oh, I'm a Cavs fan, ride or die. Who's on their bench? Tell me who's on their bench right now. Who's their starting small forward? Their starting small forward. Name one player on the team that's not named Colin Sexton. Okay. Who did the Lakers, okay, let me rephrase it. Then they'll say, if they're not a Cavs fan, if they're not a Heat fan, they'll say they're a diehard Lakers fan. If you're a diehard Lakers fan, who'd they just release not too long ago? Who was that? Quinn Cook, bro. Quinn Cook. Now, LeBron fans are not fans of the team that he's on. They'll fucking slander Kuzma or either build him up. There's no in between, because they want LeBron's team to be the best or go to the completely other side of the spectrum and say LeBron has no help, which is not the case at all either way. LeBron definitely has help. He has Dennis Schroeder. He has Montrezl Harrell. He has Marc Gasol. He has Kyle Kuzma. He has Talen Horton-Tucker, who is looking a lot better this year than he was last year. He has, who else? Anthony fucking Davis. Forgot him, no-name player. But he has nothing but help. But then again, his team is not the deepest in the league, like everyone thought they were going to be. Like at the beginning of the year, LeBron fans would say, "Oh, certified chip, certified chip. You know, we got the deepest squad in the league. No one's getting by us. We're just gonna 4-0 our way to the finals and beat whoever's there." Then Anthony Davis, or actually I should say, Dennis Schroeder goes out with an injury, and then they start playing kind of Then Anthony Davis goes out with an injury, and then all of a sudden the narrative is LeBron has no help. This team is bottom of the league. LeBron should get MVP because without LeBron on this team's a bottom of the league team. They're 0 and fucking I don't know how many games they played. 36. I think it's 36. 0 and 36 at this point. But no. Kyle Kuzma is averaging, I'm pretty sure, not like the worst numbers, but he's averaging like okay numbers. Like 12 and 7. Like, it's, it's whatever. But it amazes me. I mean, Kuzma's had better seasons. But he's playing better, I would say, better defense this year. Also, Alex Caruso is a good perimeter defender. But, like, with LeBron out, I'm pretty sure, was LeBron out for the Kings? I think he was. Yeah, with LeBron out, Kuzma scored 25, 50% shooting, 40% from the three, 13 boards, 3 assists, and a steal. He's doing that without LeBron on the floor. But then here we go with the Jordan thing. LeBron fans will tear down Jordan's legacy because he has better teammates. Then go on and say, after saying he has better teammates, go on and say, oh, Scottie Pippen isn't a top 10 small forward all time. Dennis Rodman isn't really that great of a defender, just to build up people who LeBron played with. But yet, Jordan had better teammates, even though you're saying LeBron had better team. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense to me. But Michael Jordan is a top 3 player of all time. Both of them are top 3 players of all time. That's not really a debate for most. But like Scottie Pippen is a Hall of Famer. Dennis Rodman is a Hall of Famer. That's the only Hall of Famers that Jordan has went to the finals with. The only Hall of Famers he's went to the final with. He's played with Horace Grant, yes, but they never went to the finals. They never won together. So you cannot count that as a Hall of Fame teammate when we're talking about the big stage. It's never happened. We've never seen it. But we've seen LeBron on the big stage, quote unquote, with Dwayne Wade, top 3 shooting guard ever. Chris Bosh, I would say maybe top 20. Yeah, I'll say top 20 power forward all time. That might be giving in a little bit, but Kyrie. Oh, by the way, Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade, lock for the Hall of Fame. I'll say lock. Maybe not Chris Bosh, but Dwayne Wade easy. Kyrie is going to be a Hall of Famer. Let's see. Anthony Davis is most likely going to be a Hall of Famer. Also, Kevin Love, prime Kevin Love, who we kind of seen glimpses of on the Cavs, was a machine. We know this. He'll give you 30 points and, 20 boards. Those are great teammates. Also, the fact that Jordan's ring kind of was salvaged by Chris Bosh getting that rebound, passing out to Ray Allen, in drilling that corner three. As Mike Breen would say, bang. But then you bring that argument up, and LeBron fans will be quick to say, oh, but Jordan was bailed by Steve Kerr and John Paxson. Oh, you watched The Last Dance, I see. You only know about those players because of The Last Dance. And that's like watching highlights to dictate if a player is good or bad. If you're watching fucking Alex Caruso highlights, you'll say, "Oh my God, he's like top 10 in the league right now. Look at this dunk he did." But they're highlights for a reason. Supposed to show the best plays from that player. Like a high school mixtape. You're not going to show Alex Caruso airballing. Same goes with LeBron. Some LeBron fans only watch fucking highlights. But then again, some kids these days do watch Jordan highlights and say he's the GOAT strictly off highlights. But you're not watching games. You're not going to be finding all the games he's ever played and watching them. Because you were born in 2004. You cannot say Jordan... I don't think you can say Jordan is the GOAT if you have never seen him play before. Me, I was born in 2002. I've never watched a Jordan play a game of basketball live, not even live on TV or whatever. I've only seen highlights or clips of games. And I'm just putting him top 3 all time because I'm not trying to argue against it because I have no case to. There's no case for me there. My GOAT is Kobe, R.I.P. But, again, Jordan did not play with better players. He played with 2 players that fit like a fucking glove around him. 2 defensive monsters in Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman, along with a defensive monster in Jordan, who can also score the shit out of the ball. Now, LeBron was paired up with low-key shit defense other than Anthony Davis. I mean, Dwayne Wade's a pretty okay defender. Chris Bosh too, but Kevin Love not that good of a defender. And Kyrie's not a good defender whatsoever. But I would say, in the public perception, Kyrie is better than Scottie Pippen. I don't think that at all. But a lot of people would. And a lot of people would rather Kevin Love over Dennis Rodman. I wouldn't. A lot of people would rather Anthony Davis over Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen. Honestly, I would rather Scottie Pippen than Anthony Davis, low-key. I'm definitely taking AD over Rodman, though, because AD gives you defense and buckets. But the contradiction with LeBron fans about the whole Jordan better teammates and whatnot is just so dumb to me. It's like you take that argument and just take it with different subjects, like iPhone and Samsung. iPhone's so much better than Samsung. Even though iPhone gets their parts from Samsung, we're just so much better, you know? It's just... But then you say, oh, well, Samsung does have this. Like, Samsung has this, and it's just amazing. But iPhone also has this. But it's better than Samsung. But, you know, Samsung has this thing, but that's better than iPhone. So technically, iPhone's better after you have one. But it's just whatever. I think I'm going to wrap the video up here. Hopefully my audio levels are, you know, good and whatnot. Yeah. I think that's going to do it. I'll catch all of you sometime. This is Pinpoint Hoops. Out.